বাইরে বাইরে লিলিয়ান তুরাম দিছে। তুরাম, তুরামের কার্ডটা থাকলে ভালো হইতো। বাট কয়েন আছে মাত্র 3500। 3500 কয়েন কখনো তুরামরে দিবে না রে শালার। স্পিড স্পিড সব ঠিক আছে, ফিজিক্যাল কন্টাক্ট, স্পিড, কিকিং পাওয়ার, চোখের সামনে দিয়ে চলে যায়। গরিব মানুষ বলে নিতে পারলাম না ভাই। আন্দ্রে পিরলো, লফটেড পাস কতগুলার, লফটেড পাস দেখেন সব কিছু ঠিক আছে। ফিনিশিংও আছে ভাই পিরলোর কার্ডের। ফিজিক্যাল কন্টাক্টও ঠিক থাকবে, ব্যালেন্স, ফিজিক্যাল কন্টাক্ট, স্ট্যামিনা সব কিছু ঠিকঠাকই আছে। খালি ঠিক নাই শুধু ভাই আমি। আর সেন্টার ব্যাক এটা হাইট কম, এটা নিয়ে লাভ নেই। আবার বিল্ড আপ মেবি, হ্যাঁ বিল্ড আপই। লং বল এক্সপার্ট খেলার। ডিফেন্সিভ ইয়ারনেস 82, ট্যাকেলিং 81। বাপরে। এঙ্গেজমেন্ট, ডিফেন্সিভ এঙ্গেজমেন্ট 83। ফিজিক্যাল কন্টাক্টও ঠিকঠাক আছে, সেরা। জাম্পিংও দেখেন, হাইটটা একটু নর্মাল আর কি, লো হাইট। বাট যে কয়েন আছে দিত না, তুরহামটা পাইলে ভালো হইতো। লিলি তুরাম। রাজ মজুমদার ভাই, কি অবস্থা আপনার? কেমন আছেন? কি অবস্থা আপনার? কেমন আছেন? ভালো থাকলে হয়েছে ভাই, ভালো। ভাই ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলবেন কি? হ্যাঁ মাহিম ভাই, খেলবো, অবশ্যই খেলবো। আগে 50 কয়েন লয়াল হই, দাঁড়ান। ঠিকঠাকই আছে। চলুন খেলা শুরু করা যাক। প্রথম ম্যাচ ভাই একটু নাড়াচাড়া খাইতে পারি আর কি। ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে সবাই মিলে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিন। ভাই ওপেন্ট ভালো আছে। মাহিম ভাই এটার পরে খেলবো ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence. And I always feel that he's someone that can leave a foot in, not in a bad way, but just in a strong way.
This looks promising. And here's Ericsson. Owen. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Foden. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Ericsson, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Isak. And this is Berbatov. Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. 30 minutes gone. And here's Isak.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Christian Eriksen is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
ফোনে থাকে না চার্জ। 50% লয়ে লাইভে আরম্ভ করছিলাম, আমি 35%, এক ম্যাচও খেলতে পারিনি।
Punched away. Wilshere. It's bounced back off the post. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way.
গোলটা নিয়ে গেল।
And here's Berbatov.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Foden. Berbatov in the hunt and looking threatening. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
হ্যাঁ, লিলিয়ান তুরামের কথা বলতেছিলাম যে ডিফেন্সিভ ফুলব্যাক। ওইটা তো স্বাদ আছে ভাই,
All
সাধ্য
he
নাই।
needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent chance! Perez can get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Isak. And it's De Bruyne. That's a lovely pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Berbatov. And here's Isak. Perez. And the pass is intercepted. Almost an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Berbatov. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Isak. He won't be happy with that one. Perez. Owen. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Newcastle are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game...
He gets big! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Owen. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Perez. Eriksson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes for the header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He is through here! Now this could be a chance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
শালা এএমএফ এর জন্য আরছি মিডফিল্ডে এটা তাক সুবজলাই বয়স বাড়ামু এবার ঠিক আছে তো ভাই আয় হায় মাহিম ভাই ডিফেন্সিভ ফুলব্যাক 900 কয়েনে পাওয়া গেছে বাপরে খেলার সময় সাউন্ড আসে না খেলার সময় সাউন্ড ওই যে ধারাভাষ্যকার ওই গেমের সাউন্ডগুলোর কারণে মেবি একটু কম শোনা যায় আর কি ভাই যারা যারা এখনো স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে সবাই লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিন কমাইছি এবার কমাইছি ভাই বেশি কমাইলে বাদে শুনতে পারবেন না কিছু
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He has found the way through. Strong running down that left flank. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Owen.
আমার ওয়েন শালার দাঁড়াইতে পারে না আর কি এরকম অবস্থা হয়ে গেছে
Alexander-Arnold. Incoming to... Oh, smashing header! Van Dijk attempts a clearance. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
কি কই বুঝলাম না ভাই স্ট্যামিনা অন দিমু বলতে প্লেয়ারের স্ট্যামিনার কথা বলতেছেন ওই যে ডিসপ্লে
Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Van Dijk.
We're seeing some really good
The
pressure
chance
being
to miss this,
applied here, Peter,
yeah.
particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He is through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. Soboslai has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range.
ভাই আমার কাছে বুঝছেন এটা ভালো লাগে না
We have the first set piece of the game. Soboslai!
বেশি বাইট দিয়ে মাইরা দিছি
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rice. Played in.
ক্রসিং খেলতাছে পুরো
Tries to get it clear. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before... Foden!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. He can run onto that. And he's lost his man.
আরে ভাই পাসে ক্লিক করলে পাস দেয় না সময় মতো শুরের পাস
Alexander-Arnold. Pass
রাগ উঠে যায় ইজি ক্রস করলে গোল হয়
Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Wilshere.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
পাসটা দেয় একদিকে যায়
There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of
পাস
trying.
হইতো না কেন আমি নিজেই জানি না
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Wilshere. Now it's Eriksson. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Liverpool gifted a massive chance to get them off and running.
মিডল দিয়ে মারি ভাই
1-0, never any doubt. And he does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the
ভাই
keeper
অনেক দিন ধরে
commit
খেলেই নাই
early
বুঝছেন
and set
আগেরবার
himself
হেডে
up
দুইটা
for
গোল খায়া
quite
গেছে
a
একদম
comfortable finish.
ওই দিয়ে দেখেন
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's
বুঝছেন
just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a
ভালো
notch
আছে
or
খারাপ
10.
না আর কি
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back
Aye.
anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ সবাই দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন
Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Rodri. Goes for goal! And he's lifted it over.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
भाई मेरे को कोई अकाउंट नहीं चाहिए भाई, इधर कोई किसी को नहीं अकाउंट चाहिए, अब कोई और देख सकता है। भाई यही टीमेर लोग এই হাল। আরে উদয় উদয় বুঝছেন, মাইরা দিব, দরকার নাই, বাদ দেন।
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Owen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
ভাই ভুল পাস দিলাম, একদিকে গেল আরেক দিকে।
Now it's Szoboszlai.
A heavy challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
আরে হল্যান্ড দুইকে গেছে, আরেকটার মাঝখান দিয়ে দূর।
And that has put paid to decent chance.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the
Era
time in
un
the
kota,
world
bhai.
to pick his spot as well.
ভাই
Final
ট্যাকেলের
checks
কিং
on the
ছিলাম এক সময়,
touchline.
এখন তো
A
মারতে পারি না,
change
বুঝছেন।
about to occur.
আমার
I
প্রথম
suppose,
যখন
Peter,
আপডেটের
in a
উপর
tight
ম্যাচ আপ
game
খাইয়া
like
দেয়
this,
তখন ট্যাকেল
this
কিং
is as good
ছিলাম,
a time as any to make
ভয়
a
পাইতো
change.
সবাই।
Oh, he's been caught napping. Bruno Guimaraes.
Manchester United really can
কি
only do
হামলে
one thing
কেমনটা
now,
লাগে,
Peter. Get the ball up
লেগটা
front,
করতেছে
make
কি
sure it
রকম
sticks and sustain some pressure.
দূর।
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Haaland. And that's a nicely shaped ball. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise.
Okay, দেখাইতেছি।
This is a game they want.
রেটিং 50 পয়েন্ট পাইলাম। আটানব্বই, 96, 91, 91। জিকে আর্নেস 98, ক্যাচিং 96, রিফ্লেক্স 91, ব্যালেন্স স্ট্যামিনা কম, ফিজিক্যাল কন্ট্যাক্ট একটু আছে, জাম্পিং কম আর কি 80, ফিনিশিং দিয়া দিছে আমার কোচে, ফিনিশিং বাড়াই দিছে, 2 ফিনিশিং দিয়া দিছে। হাইটটা হচ্ছে 93, বাট এই জুসটা দেখেন, বয়সটা দেখেন। ভাই যারা যারা এখনো স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে সবাই লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য। চলেন এবার ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলা যাক। আহামরি তেমন ভালো না ভাই, বুঝছেন, প্রথম দিকে অনেক ভালো ছিল। আমি অলিভার খান পাওয়ার আগে এর নিয়েই খেলছি, একটা আপডেট দেখুন আমি যে ফ্রির কার্ডগুলা মাইরা দে, চিপা দিয়া মাইরা দেয় আর কি। ব্রাঞ্চের বাহিরের পিলার দেখবেন, দাঁড়ান দেখাইতেছি। 12 পিলারই দেখাই আপনাকে। এই যে দেখেন সব ফ্রির। এটা তো প্যাকেট ছিল মেসির, এটা এখন আবারও ফ্রি। এইটা শুধু পেইড। 3700 কয়েন দিয়ে না 3700 কয়েন দিয়ে পাইছিলাম। চ্যানেলে ভিডিও আছে অনেক আগের। বক্স টু বক্স আমার টার্গেট ছিল কাসেমিরু, পাইয়া গেছে এরিকসন। এই কার্ড নেইমারের অনেক পুরাতন একটা কার্ড ভাই। এটা ছিল ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপের পরে যে ব্যালন ডিওর উইনারের কাপ মেবি, এই কার্ডটা। গোল্ডেন অ্যাচিভমেন্ট, হ্যাঁ। এই কার্ডটা একসময় মারাত্মক ছিল, বাট এই যে স্পিডের খেলায় এসে এটা মাইর খেয়ে গেছে। মাইম ভাই একটু দাঁড়ান। এই একটা সি সি সি ইয়ে আছে জিকে। আর তো ভালো কার্ড নাই ভাই, এগুলো ফ্রির কার্ডই দেখতাছেনি তো সবই। এই কার্ডে দিয়ে কত খেলাইছি রে ভাই, 198 ম্যাচ খেলাইছি। এটারে দিয়াও 300 কত ম্যাচ। কোডিকা আপু স্পিডের লাগে ওই টাইমের সেরা ছিল ওইটা, ওই টাইমের সেরা ছিল ভাই। আর ওই যে এটা রোদ্রি গন্দুগান, এরপরে বারান, রাফায়েল বারান 315 ম্যাচ। ফিগো, এই যে জিকোর একটা পুরাতন কার্ড, 215 ম্যাচ খেলাইছি। হোল প্লেয়ার আছে এটা, ল্যাম্পোর্ড, অলিভার খান 70 ম্যাচ খেলাইছি, তেমন ভালো না এটা। দেখছেন স্টার্স। আর্সেনালের প্যাকটা নেওয়া ছিল আমার কাছে একদম বুকামি একটা প্যাক। আনহেল ডি মারিয়া, ক্রিয়েটিভ প্লেমেকার। ফিনিশিং কেমন আছে? ফিনিশিংটা কম, নাইলে এসএসএ খেললে খেলাই দেখতাম। রদ্রির কার্ড আমার ফেভারিট একটা কার্ড ছিল, অনেক খেলাইছি। এরও খেলাইছি বিল্ড আপে, ডিপ লাইন ফরওয়ার্ড ছিল। এর যে 480 ম্যাচ খেলাইছি। সার্জিও রামোস আছে তো, এটা নর্মালটা। এটা কত কার্ড পরে ক্লিক করবো না, দেখে দেখে। এটা ফিরির এইগুলা আর কি দেখবেন এইগুলা দিত খালি আমার এইগুলা স্পিন করলে মাহিম ভাই একটা খেলা ঘুমান দাঁড়ান আমি দেখি না আমার কাছে ব্রিজ কালারের কোনো ইয়ে আছে নি প্লেয়ার স্কিল কোনো কার্ড আছে নি ও বাবা ব্রিজ কালার চলে আসেন মাহিম ভাই ভাই যারা যারা লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন না স্ট্রিমে প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য না ভাই 900 দিয়ে নিব না আমার 900 কয়েন অনেক কষ্টের কয়েন ভাই কয়েন জমামো যেদিন মনে করেন যে এতটুকু কয়েন জমামো যে প্যাক একদম খালি করা যায় তখন ম্যারাডোনা নিছি ভাই নিয়ে খেলাই অনেক সময় করি এখন আমার ভরসায় শেষ ভরসায় ম্যারাডোনা ভাই যারা যারা স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন প্রমিত ভাই মিয়া আপনি করেন আমারে দিছিলেন ওভারলে বানায়া কাজটা কি ঠিক করছেন আপনি
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Hey, Kire Forlanda.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Kukchu. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Owen. Shot could be... And he shoots! And he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Dada,
it's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Kunde's
cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he plays one through. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Khan gets it away. Beckham. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
ভাই বিগ টাইম বেকআম থেকে এটা লো পাস লোপটেড পাসগুলো ভালো যেহেতু ইয়েতে খেলাইতেছি আমি সেন্টার মিডফিল্ডে বুঝছেন এটা হচ্ছে অর্কেস্ট্রা আর ওইটা হচ্ছে ইয়ে ওই যে ক্রস স্পেশালিস্ট যারা তারা খেলাইলে তো আর হয় না বুঝেন না মিলে খেলতে হয় এটার পাসিং গুলো অনেক মানে সেরা মাপে
That looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Van de Ven tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Owen is herring after that one. And here's Berbatov. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Beckham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Goes for a shot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, Lami Miamal paise. কেমনটা লাগে গোলটা খেয়ে গেলাম
Couple of changes then in quick succession. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
সময় খাও জিতে যাই আমি
And here's Mbappe, Olise, and this is Bojan.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
chance!
ভাই
They've done
অনেকক্ষণ
it!
সময় পাইছি।
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
And
এই
we're done.
প্রমিত ভাই জিতে গেলাম।
What a satisfying performance. A performance at
ভালো করে
times
খেললে
of
বুঝছেন, মাথা গরম করে
determination
খেললে আমি হাইরা
and
যাই।
occasionally magic. Simply, they had
ভালো
all
করে
the right
খেলছি, জিতে
answers.
গেছি।
How would you summarise what
তাও
we've seen
বড়
today then,
ব্যবধান।
Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's
ইমরান ভাই
face.
খেলা যাবে, খেলা যাবে, খেলা যাবে অবশ্যই। প্রমিত ভাই দাঁড়ান, একটু পরে আবার খেলি। আসেন 5 মিনিটের কইরা দেই। তিন নম্বর গোলটা দেখলাম লাইগা ছিল, আমি 2 নম্বর গোলের দিকে খেয়াল করি নাই। 2 নম্বর গোল তো মিয়া হুট করে পিলারটা বাইর হয়ে গেছে। প্রমিত ভাই 405 দিন ধরে খেলে না গেম, মানে 4-5 দিন ধরে গেম খেলে না। ও তারটা দেখলাম, এটা ভাই গেমের গ্লিচ হয়ে যায় বুঝছেন। তার ওইটা অনেকক্ষণ সময় নিছে, পিলারের লগে লাগা ছিল, তারপরে গোল হয়ে গেল। মি সেড ওকে ব্রো, নেক্সট টাইম। ভাই সবাই লাইক করে দেন প্লিজ, যারা যারা এখনো লাইক করেন নাই সবাই লাইক করে দিন। ও ভাই এটা কে রে? থুরামও আছে ভাই সাথে, মেবি যায়। এবার শেষ আমি। আচ্ছা প্রমিত ভাই স্কোয়াডটা দেখেন। ওই ভিনিসিয়াসরা তো সিএফএ খেলানো যায়, হাফ টাইমের পরে সিএফএ খেলায়েন, দেখেন ভিনিসিয়াস কিরকম ইয়ে করে। আচ্ছা এই স্কোয়াডটা দেখেন, লাইন আপ তো ভাই আরো আগুন, লাইন আপও আগুন আছে। বাট একটা ডিএমএফ দরকার এর অ্যাঙ্করম্যান। ভাই আমার ধৈর্য নাই, এটাই সমস্যা বুঝছেন। এরকম টিম থাকলে খায়া দিত প্রমিত ভাই ফুলা পাইন্ডের ডিভিশনে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be
দেখি
alongside
আমি
Jim
কটা খাই এখন।
Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very
এ ভাই
special.
প্রথমেই মারা
And already we're underway here. De Bruyne.
ভুল পাস দিয়ে দিছি
And this is Owen. And he's in on goal.
দুধ বেটা
Ericsson.
এরিকসন
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Another chance from a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important,
আমি
but
দেই
it is.
ভাই
I think
ডিফেন্স
the
দিয়ে
first
অ্যাটাক
corner
যখন
can
ফ্রি পাই
always set
ফাঁকা
the
পাই
tone.
ফাঁকা পাইলে দ্বারা রান মেক করাই আর কি
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Ericsson!
হাই রে
And that's
the one
caused a
with
worry or
goal.
two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get it through? Mbappe is onto this. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Owen. Owen. No goals as yet. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Mbappe chasing after it. Well, that has not gone well.
ভাই ডিফেন্স ভাই
Oh,
ভিডিও ভুল
quality
করছি রে
face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Rummenigge. He's been
Hey,
taken
এটা কি হলো?
down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
কানাবারুর ট্যাকেলিং তো অনেক বেশি
To open the scoring. That is
Nine by
some
চালাকি
save
না
from
চালাকি না
Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fired deep towards the back post.
ভাই রুমিনিগারে হেড মাইরা দিতেছে
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Owen.
আরে না সে কি করছে বুঝছেন আমার লাইভ স্ট্রিমে দেখছে আমি কোন দিকে দিছি
It's their second corner of the game.
রফ ভাই খেলতাছি আপনার তুমি 12 বছর বয়স 3টা আইফোনের মালিক
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Owen. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, that's well spotted.
ভাই আপনারা
Ericsson.
আইফোনগুলো কে কিনা দিছে
De Bruyne. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad
না,
watch,
না,
not
যে
by any
মোহাম্মদ
means.
রৌফ।
The intensity levels are there.
সে
We've just
আইফোনে
lacked
খেলে
that telling
3টা
breakthrough
আইফোন আছে
moment.
তার আইফোন 17
So they head in
16 আর
no
14
further forward. The score here still 0-0.
একটা আইফোন ধার দিতেন যদি ভাই কয়দিনের লাগে
local major stations.
তাহলে ভালো কোয়ালিটিতে লাইভ স্ট্রিম করতে পারতাম
Here we go again.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of
ভাই
keep
যারা
going
যারা লাইক
and
এন্ড
eventually
সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই
you'll get
প্লিজ
your
দয়া
break.
করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন সবার কাছে অনুরোধ
And
রইল
here's
লাইক এন্ড
Mbappe.
সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করার জন্য
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rummenigge. Now it's Owen. Rummenigge. And he's cut it out.
রুমির যে
And
স্পিড
he's there
100
to
কত
belt
জানি
it away.
রুমিকে আটকানো যায় না
Picked out brilliant. There's the shot!
ভাই কিচ্ছু করার নাই ফ্রি পাগল হয়ে গেছে
Truly a man who will pass the test of time. A finish right from the top draw. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
রুমিনিগারের শট আর
So the
যে
first
স্পিড
goal of
ফিনিশিং
the game.
পাস
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager
ভাই
telling the
দেখেন
forwards
কেমনটা
that they
লাগে
must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press
বলেন তো
as high as
কেমনটা
they
লাগে
can
কিরকম
and
লেগ
get in the
দিতেছে
right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No way through. Tries to play it through.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Koundé makes the interception. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Just 5 minutes left. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Owen.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack
ভাই
it.
যে লেগ মারতেছে বুঝছেন
21. Alvarez. Number 10. Wilshere.
Bangladesh can really think about the precious
দেখেন
seconds
ও
that
এনে
took off
ছাইরা
the
দেয়
clock.
পাস ওর নাই
No
বল
need to
কন্ট্রোল
overly commit now.
And Owen! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne. And we're done.
ভাই পারি নাই
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the
রুমির শটটা
neutrals,
একটা শটেই ম্যাচ
unbearable,
হারাই দিল
sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
ভুল করছি রুমিকে ম্যান মার্কিং এ রাখা উচিত ছিল রুহান ভাই বলেন মাহিম ভাই আপনার সাথে তো খেললাম একটা ভাই একটা তো খেলছি আরে একটা গোল খাইছি রে ভাই রুমির শটটা মানে আগুনের মতো ছিল বুঝছেন রকেটের গতিতে ডুইকা গেছে R9 যদি আরো মনে করেন যে 2 মাস পরে দেয় তাইলে ভালো ভাই বুঝছেন আমি R9 নিয়ে নিব 2 মাসে আরো কয়েন জমাই নিব কিছু আর 10 মিলিয়ন ওই 1000 মিলিয়ন আর কি 1 বিলিয়ন হইলে তো কিছু কয়েন আরো পাওয়া যাবে 1 বিলিয়ন ডাউনলোডে এই রুমি মানে কি কমো ভাই রুমিরও ভালো কার্ড আসবে R9 কে বুঝেন না R9 হচ্ছে রোনালদো নাজারিও ব্রাজিলিয়ান প্লেয়ার যে ওই যে সারা মাথা একটা ছবি দেখেন নাই, সারা মাথায় চুল নাই, সামনে কিছু আছে, ওইটা আর নাই। রিয়াল, বার্সা, ইন্টার মিলানে খেলছে, ব্রাজিলের নাম্বার 9 আর কি, রোনালদো নাজারিও এর নাম। একটাও নাই আর কি এর গেমে কার্ড। ভাই যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match
রোনালদো
build-up has
নাজারিও
been
এমন একটা প্লেয়ার ভাই যে
fantastic. Now,
আর্লিং
the
হল্যান্ড
game
থেকে
itself.
বুঝছেন এর গোলের ছিল ভালো রেশিও।
The action has already started.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
বুঝছি আস্তে আস্তে একটু
Absolutely.
ড্রিবলিং করতে হবে,
A marvellous tactical brain
Dribbling ছাড়া
married
হবে
to
না।
good pace and a
বাপদাদার
technical
খেলা দিয়ে
ease.
আর হবে না।
Zanetti. That's an imaginative pass.
Rijkaard.
Now it's Mbappe.
Beckham.
এই বেকামের স্পিড
And
কম
no,
ভাই।
that is pretty much the end of that. Khan.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
And Zanetti. Looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
হ্যাঁ ভাই 1 ভার্সেস 1 খেলবো, প্লিজ সবাই লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন ভাই একটু কষ্ট করে।
Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best.
De Bruyne.
And this is Hazard. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Chance! And the ball. There's the shot!
এটা কি হলো ভাই?
That is some save from
দাঁড়াই
Khan.
গেছিল, ফ্রিজ হয়ে গেছিল।
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
আমি তো দেখলাম ভাই মিস্টার কি জানি ভাই, আপনার মেসেজ দেখছি আসছে, সাবস্ক্রাইব না করলে আর কি মেসেজ দেখা যাবে না,
ওই করতে পারবেন না, অনলি
And we
সাবস্ক্রাইবার
have
মোড করা
our
আছে।
very first corner.
ভাই আজকে এত
Well,
ল্যাগ
there's the
করে কেন?
clearance.
কোন দিন যে একটা ফোন কিনবো রে ভাই,
And it's Hazard.
কোন দিন ইউটিউবে থেকে টাকা পাওয়া আরম্ভ হইব।
Applies the finish. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking
এখনো
what he
2000
has to
ঘন্টা
do to score
ক্লাস
there.
বাকি, মানে 2200 ঘন্টার মতো,
5 minutes till the break.
1400 ঘন্টা
That
মাত্র
pass
হইছে।
has been well intercepted. Now it's Owen, and he's quick to snatch it back. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
My
Time for some
IQ
fresh ideas in
was,
the second period, perhaps.
IQ 15
How's the first half
Ultra
compared with your
phone by this,
expectation?
right?
Well, simply
এই
put,
ফোনটা
Peter, they haven't
কিনার
been
ইচ্ছা
good
হচ্ছে
enough
না।
to trouble the
আমার
opposition.
জীবনে হাইয়েস্ট
They
দামি ফোন
need to
চালাইছি
play with
এখন
more
বর্তমানে
courage in
যেটা
the
ওইটাই,
second half
পোকো
and a
এক্স3।
lot more
বাট
intent.
ফোন অনেকগুলা চালাইছি ভাই,
So they head in no
7-8
further
টা ফোন
forward.
চালাইছি,
The
সবগুলা
score
নতুনই
here
পাইছি।
still 0-0.
অনেকে মোবাইল যখন চিনতো না তখনই আমি মোবাইল
That
চালাইছি,
gets things going for the second half.
অনেক বড় বড়
Well, I
ফ্যামিলিতে যখন
suppose
ফোন
from a
ছিল
defensive perspective, Peter,
তখন
neither
আমার
manager
ব্যক্তিগত
can
ফোন
be
ছিল।
too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
in! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real
হ্যাঁ রে
cut and thrust.
আমি ওইদিকে জোস্টিক টান দেয়া করছি ভাই
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this
মাঠের
team,
ভিতর দিয়ে জোস্টিক
he's
টান দিয়ে
always
করছি
the number one
শট মারলাম
contender, and he's done it again.
And De Bruyne!
ভাই রোনালদো নাজারিও একটা ইনজুরির কারণে বুঝছেন এর
Really
ক্যারিয়ার
looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
ইনজুরিটা অনেক
very well
জটিল
played.
ছিল আর ওর ইনজুরির কারণে একটা
Corner
ফাইনালও
number two
হারছে
then.
ব্রাজিল আর্লিং হল্যান্ডের গোল স্কোরিং থেকে ওর গোল স্কোরিং বেশি ছিল
Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi calmly anticipates, tries to pass it through, tries to play it through. Eriksson, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to
ভাই
play
গোলটা
it
খেললাম
in.
নিজে রাখলে
Haaland goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned
পেছার
away.
মাইরা দিছিলাম বুলে বুলে ওপেনেন্ট চাপাইতে পারতেছে না তাই পেছার মাইরা দিছি
They're urging him to shoot. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a
রিয়ালি দেওয়া
really
উচিত ছিল
front-footed
দিলেও গোল
approach.
হইতো না ডেভিড
I think
বেকহাম
they just have to keep forcing the
স্কোরিং
issue
এর
and they'll
ফিনিশিং
get
কম আর
clinical.
কি স্পিডও কম
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's worked it through, and he's found a way past. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Quality ball.
মাইরা লইতাছে ওপেনেন্ট আমারে
Looking for options for movement. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Owen, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a...
এক্সট্রিম ভাই ইমরান ভাইও খেলবো মিয়া আইসেন রুম দিতেছে চলে আসেন দাঁড়ান ওনাকে সরাই দেই চলে আসেন আমি আসতেছি যে আসতে পারেন আসেন সমস্যা নাই আপনাদের সাথে খেলবো আমি যদি এখন আসতে না পারেন লাস্ট টাইমও খেলবো সমস্যা নেই আর ট্রাই করেন যদি ঢুকতে পারেন ওই যে একজন ঢুকে গেছে এর স্কোয়াড কেমন? বাপরে, এটার কাছে রুমি আছে, বাট 103-এর। সাথে রোনালদো আছে, বেকেন বাওয়ার। জোসুয়া কিমিক আছে, কিমিক।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of Joshua Kimmich, a real Swiss Army knife of a player. It's hard to find fault in a guy who's so versatile. Centre-back, full-back, central midfielder, deep-line playmaker.
And, of course, most importantly, a match winner.
A serial title winner, in fact, integral to so many successful campaigns for the Bavarians.
I guess his most celebrated goal came towards the end of the 1920 season. Top of the table clash, two teams very close. And Kimmich's side ended up winning 1-0, and that allowed them to power onto the title. They picked up maximum points from that point on and won by 13 clear points in the end.
Top man.
Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge touches it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Owen. Germany looking to pass their way through. Eriksson. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldo might just make this. Eriksson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very
Bye,
good.
যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই, প্লিজ দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন।
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid.
ইমরান ভাই চলে আইছেন, আমি কি রুম দিতাছি না?
They haven't made much of an impression at the
নাকি
other
আপনাকে
end.
রুমে নেই নেই?
But defensively, I think they've got an
আর
awful
যদি
lot
ডুবতে
right,
না পারেন তাহলে ওয়েট
completely
করেন একটু, বুঝছেন?
nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes,
আর ফোন
it is
দুইটা
still
মিয়া তারপরে
goalless.
ঢুকতে পারেন না।
A change perhaps after half-time. So
আল্লাহ,
we're straight back
ভুল
at
কইরা
it
ফেলাইছে।
at the start of the second half.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and
ও
chances.
ভাই ঢুকে
Okay,
যান,
they
ঢুকে
haven't
যান,
got
আমি
much
কোড
to show for
দিতেছি।
it, but I think it's a case of
আপনার
keep
ফোন
going
তিন
and
চারটা মিয়া তারপরে
eventually
ঢুকতে পারেন
you'll
না।
get your break.
Cleared away. Germany are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Germany finding their passes. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot!
বাপ রে অল্প লেগে
Just off
বাঁচছি
target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter,
আর
but
আমি
he hit it
এমনি
well
অল্প
enough.
অল্প কেন কি
Better luck
বলে
next time,
রে
maybe.
ভাই মিয়া কি যে কোন কমেন্ট পড়া যায় মিয়া দুই ফোনে ইয়ে করা যায় গেম খেলুম না কমেন্ট পড়বো কমেন্টের দিকে চাইলেই গো
Germany choosing to make the first change.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
And Owen!
বাহ বাহ বাহ মাইকেল ওয়েনের অফসাইড
Owen is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Alvarez. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass
ভাই
coming
শেষ
a mile.
And the shot! Yes, he's
অন্য
done it!
মানুষেরটা
And
দেখি মিয়া
surely that has won the
আপনারটা
day!
দেখি না
The
ভাই মিছা
movement
কথা
so precise, the finish
পাক্কা মিছা
sumptuous.
কথা
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there.
কাজটা কি
A
ঠিক
few
হইলো ভাই
seconds was all
বলটা
it
খেয়ে
took for
গেলাম
them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 13.
Germany take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
Added time.
Alvarez. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's
চলে
only
আসেন ইমরান ভাই
really
মানুষ কম
meaningful
আছে
moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.
চলে আসেন কই মিয়া ইমরান ভাই আচ্ছা পরেরটায় আমি ইনভাইট দিতেছি দাঁড়ান চলে আইছে এখন একজন কি করুম আপনি গেমে ডুইকাতেই কেন একজন মানুষ চলে আইছে ভাই আপনার ফোন দুইটা তারপরেও পারেন না? ভাই চলে গেছে, ইমরান ভাই চলে আসেন। রফ ভাই চলে আসেন, আপনি চলে আসতে পারেন। মোহন কে আরো চলে আইছে এটা? কেউ নাই আসার জন্য? ও রফ ভাই আসছে। আচ্ছা ইমরান ভাই একটা ম্যাচ দাঁড়ান প্লিজ, ওই যে রফ ভাই আসছে বুঝছেন, অনেকক্ষণ ধরে চিল্লাইতেছে, করুম কি ভাই? সে গেম ইন গেমে ইভেন্ট ম্যাচ খেলে ভাই, থুরাম আছে এর দ্বারে দেখেন, নেস্তা থুরাম।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got to... Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed. Oh, what a mistake!
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta. Still goalless. He shifted it to the flank. This might spell danger. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all, and that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham to take it as usual. Neuer claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good play. Good chance here.
দুর্বল শট ছিল।
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ray Parlour clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's gone direct here. And he's played it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Parlour. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Owen. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi gets it away.
1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Nesta. And they win it back again. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shoots! Sticks
ভাই
it away!
তিনটা গোল খায়া গড়াগড়ি কইরা এসে গোল।
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Koundé, and it's Eriksen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 21, Alvarez.
And he's taking no chances there. Shot could be on. De Bruyne! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Now it's Cruyff. Here's Caceres. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Eriksson. Well timed, excellent interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alvarez. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Zaire Emery. Great vision. Oh, super find. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zaire Emery. Parla. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Eriksson. And it's Eriksson. And that has been cut short. And it's Beckham. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That is good alertness. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Now it's Zaire Emery. And there goes the
İmran Bey
final
çöle
whistle.
açın.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
ইমরান ভাই আছেন? কেউ নাই? ভাই কেউ কি আসবেন নাকি? আসলে আসতে পারেন। হ্যাঁ রুহান ভাই বলেন। কেউ নাই রে ভাই, আপনিও নাই, কেউ নাই, সবাই চলে গেলেন ছাইরা। ইমরান ভাইও চলে গেল। এখন চাইছিলাম আরে রাগ করবো কেন মেয়ে, দূর মেয়ে, কি খন যে ভাই। এড দিছিলেন, আমি তো ইয়ে করি নাই বুঝছেন, খেয়াল করি নাই, উপরের দিকে আর খেয়াল করি নাই কে এড দিতেছে না কি। অনেকে গেমের দিকে হুদাই এড দেয় বুঝছেন। ইমরান ভাইও চলে গেছে বুঝছেন, এতক্ষণ পাগল হয়ে গেল সবাই খেলার লাগে, এখন কেউ নাই। একটা লাইক লাগে ভাই, একটা লাইক কেউ করে দিলে 20টা লাইক হয়ে যায়।
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position.
Shapes, and it's hit the woodwork and out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Basten. Colomouani. Now it's to Ketelara. Just eases him off the ball. Chiellini. Martinez. And it's Rabiot. Now De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Decent chance! Has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Pulisic. Barella.
ভাই দুইটা শট বাড়া লাগলো
In the hunt and looking threatening. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Pulisic. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Hullet. De Ketelara tries to play it through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Oh, this looks sharp. Lobotka, nicely aimed pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Lobotka spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Hullet gets into a good position. Takes a shot! It's run, and again! And the ball's come loose
দিদা
here.
ছিল দিদা
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's to Ketelara. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets to show off his quick feet. Just about within shooting range. That carried quite a threat.
ভাই আপনার লগে খালি হয় আমাদের সাথে
There's
হয়
the
না
whistle for half-time.
এটা তো আমাদের সাথেও
Decent
হয়
enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
দেখলেনই তো এখন কি করলো
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Tries from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about
ভাই
him
এখনো যারা
today.
একটা লাইক করেন নাই
Tremendous.
প্লিজ একটা লাইক দয়া করে সবাই করে
All he
দেন
needs to do is to
যারা
place this
এখনো
between
লাইক
the
এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন
goalposts
নাই
and basically let them attack it.
স্ট্রিমে
That's
লাইক এন্ড
good
সাবস্ক্রাইব
play.
করে দিবেন প্লিজ
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Rabiot. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
আরে
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, what a mistake! Cross to the back post. Big header!
ভাই গোলটা
It's
খেয়ে
in!
গেলাম
Devoid of any complexity, but boy,
ওকে
was that
রুয়ান ভাই যান
certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect
ভালো
angle.
লাগতেছে না খেলতে খেলতে
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni does really well there. He is strong. Barella gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, super ball. Love, can he finish?
ভাই
It's
এটা
hit
কি
the
হলো?
upright. And another try.
কয়টা বল
Yes,
বারে
it's
লাগলো?
there. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Barella. Rabiot. Oh, good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they... Applies the finish!
Number 23, Barella. Coming on the field, number 8.
Lobotka. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao tries making a foray down the right. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective,
Bhai,
Peter,
জিতে
I
গেছি।
don't think he could have asked for
আরামে
much
জিতে গেছি
more.
ভাই।
Well, certainly result-wise. This
ম্যাচটা
is a
হারতে
game
হারতে
they
জিতে
wanted to
গেছি।
win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
ভাই একটা লাইক লাগে, কেউ করে দিন প্লিজ, যারা এখনো লাইক করেন না দয়া করে একটা লাইক করে দিন। ৩৭০০ কয়েন হয়ে গেল। হ্যাঁ ও ৩৭২০ কয়েন। ভাই ফোন হ্যাং করছে। চলে আসেন, আমি চলে যাবো ভাই একটা ম্যাচ খেলে। আর ভালো লাগতেছে না, আগের ম্যাচটা জিতে গেছি বুঝছেন, হারতে হারতে লাস্ট টাইমে 2 গোল দিয়ে দিছি ফুলারে। 3700 কয়েন হয়ে গেছে ভাই। কই রুহান ভাই, ফার্স্ট আসেন। ইমরান ভাই এখন চলে যাবো, এখন আসছেন মিয়া? আর শরীর মানতেছে না, এতক্ষণ কেউ ছিল না, তখন নাই আপনার কোনো খোঁজ খবর। 3টা বাজে গেছে। আপনি লাইভ পিছনে নেন, দেখেন আপনাকে কতবার খুঁজছি। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে মেসেজ দিতে পারতেছি না, হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওপেন করলে পরে ফোন ল্যাগ মারে। এখন আইসা এখন কই? তাহলে আবার ঘুমাই যান ভাই, কালকে খেলবো না। আমারও অনেক ঘুমে পাইছে বুঝছেন, আজকে সারাদিন অনেক কাজ টাজের উপর দিয়ে গেছে ভাই। আর লাগে আসতে লাইভে আসতে লেট হয়েছে। রোহান ভাইয়ের লগে খেলতেছে মানে, এর লাগে এখন এখন আর খেলতাম না বুঝছেন, ভাল লাগতেছে না, বাট এর লগে খেলতেছি প্রথম থেকে, ওয়েট করছে ভাই একটা ম্যাচ খেলার লাগে। আপনিও আইসেন, এমন কি করি কোন?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Owen. Really fierce, close defending. Rijkaard. Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. He's had a shot! Takes a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that?
Okay, ইমরান ভাই গুড নাইট, কালকে খেলা হবে ভাই ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. This might spell danger. Beckham! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gives it back. Ambitious ball here. Passing is quick. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half. Costa Curta can get it clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Bangladesh will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Chance for a shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a great ball here. That is well put. Great chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a little off target. And this is Batistuta. Good effort from distance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. And he's intervened well there.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Shot, shoots!
Hayır,
They've
elimizi rakla golda
scored!
falan.
What
Diyelim
remarkable
gol oldu.
powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That is good alertness. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power.
ওকে রুহান ভাই, তাহলে ভালো থাকেন, চলে যাই, বুঝছেন? 3টা বাজে গেছে, 3টা বাজে গেছে ভাই। রুহান ভাই বলেন। কয়েন তো 3700 জমাই ফেলাইছি মিয়া। কেন মিয়া? খেলায় তো আর জিতি থাকে না। রুহান ভাই আর বাদ দেন, বুঝছেন? ভাল লাগতেছে না, কালকে খেলি, বুঝছেন? 2 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে ভাই। রিভেঞ্জ দিবেন না, সমস্যা নেই। অন্যদিন খেলে, হ্যাঁ। আর কালকে মনে হয় আশা হইব না ভাই, কালকে ওইদিকে তো আবার কালকে শুভ বরাত, বুঝছেন? মসজিদের এগুলা করতে হইব। বুঝছেন? মসজিদের ওইগুলা একটু ওই যে সিন্নি টান্নি থাকে না, ওই যে তাবারুক, ওইগুলা করতে হয়। আমাদের আন্ডারে চলে হয়েছে আর কি। কি ভুল ভাই বলেন? আমার একটা ভুলের কারণে একটা গোল খাইয়া গেছি। আপনি যে 2 নম্বর গোলটা দিলেন না, এটা আমার ভুলের কারণে খাইছি। আল্লাহ, তুরামটারে ভাই, থুরাম থুরাম থুরাম। বাট ওই যে লাস্টের যে গোলটা ছিল না, ওইটা সেরা ছিল। মার্কিন উঠাইছেন। থুরাম ভাই, কত এই যে 29। আচ্ছা রোহন ভাই, ভালো থাকেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ। আর বাইচা থাকলে দেখা হবে, কথা হবে অন্য কোনো এক লাইভে।
ভালো থাকেন, গুড নাইট। ওকে, কালকে হবে ভাই, গুড নাইট, ভালো থাকেন, চললাম।